Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create a Neolife blog or website. This is a step-by-step guide and I'm going to be using SiteGround as the web hosting. Why would you need a blog? Considering that Neolife actually gives you a free e-commerce store. You discover that for people to actually buy your product, they need to know more about the product. And the only place you can write about that product is a blog or a website. So that is why, as a Neolife distributor, it is important that you create your own Neolife blog where you're going to put up some contents that will be SEO optimized, so that when people search for any of the Neolife supplements, because you've optimized your blog, Google can send people to your websites where people can read about that product, and at the end of the day they can buy your product. That is why it's important that you have a blog or a website. And this is what this video is all about. So let's go straight and create our Neolife blog. Before you create a website, of course, the very first thing you need is a domain name. You will not just choose any kind of domain name. We are going to choose a domain name that is related to what our website is going to be all about. And since our website is going to be about Neolife and GNLD, we are going to go to this website called WordStream. This is a free keyword tool where we are going to use Neolife GNLD, which is our primary keyword, to find out how to phrase our domain name. So once you get here and you get to this page, just put in Neolife GNLD, and if you look at it, it shows you all the keywords that people are using to search for Neolife in Nigeria. So what we'll do, I'll look for something that has a high search volume and make sure that that particular keyword is part of my domain name. So I'm going to choose Neolife product. It's at 3,600. You can go ahead and choose any of this one. GNLD Neolife supplements, 260 search volume. But I'm going to choose this as part of the name. So when I choose this, I now go to Namecheap. For this is where I normally buy most of my domains. I have a video below this to show you how you can register a domain name with Namecheap. But it's not compulsory that you should use it. If you want to use it, you can use it, but I have used it for most of my domain name. So right here, this is the name of my domain, neolifeproductsnigeria.com. See, I've put in that Neolife products as part of the keyword, and that is the cost. So I've already paid for it. That is the total cost. Bear in mind that if you're using Namecheap, you might not pay this for the next year. This is for 1 year. For next year, it could be around $11 or $12 a year to maintain the name. So bear that in mind. But if you don't want to buy with Namecheap, you can also buy with, I think, let me see, somewhere you can buy. You can buy with softweb.com.ng. I think this is a Nigerian-based domain name and hosting. So you can always buy with them. Let me check. If you go to their domains, you can just put in the domain that you want, and then they will tell you the cost of the domain. So that's how simple it is. So you can either buy with them or you can buy with Namecheap. So I bought my domain. So the next thing now is to go to my web hosting, which is SiteGround. This is my SiteGround site. see all the websites I'm hosting with SiteGround using the Grow Big um, account. I have a video below where I show you step by step how to register for a hosting account with SiteGround. If you're interested in having SiteGround to host your blog, or you can choose whatever one you want. There are lots out there, but just to let you know that I've been using this for 3 years and I've not had any problem with SiteGround. So once you've maybe chosen SiteGround and registered as your web hosting, what we are going to do, we are going to transfer that new domain name to this SiteGround. And the steps to do that is just to click on new website, and it opens this for you, and then you go to existing domain and click on it, and then we are going to put that my domain name I just bought right here. That's my domain name, and then we'll click on continue. It will ask you whether you want to start a new website or you want to migrate the site. This is a new website, so I'll just click here, and then I do not want WordPress and WooCommerce because Neolife gives you a free shop where all the supplements are being sold. So I just want a WordPress site, blog site that I can just write content, and then I will link those contents to my Neolife free e-commerce store. So I'll select WordPress. So now here I need to put in an email and then a password that will make me to log into my WordPress back office. So I'll do that quickly and click continue. We'll click on continue. Add, no, I don't need it. So finish. So now it's going to take a few minutes, about 2 minutes or so, to create your WordPress site. So we are all set. The website with this domain name has been created. So the next thing now is to point domain to this. And how do you do that? So now we need to go to where I bought my domain name and then direct that domain name to be hosted by SiteGround. So let's go to my Namecheap. This is my domain name. I'll just click on manage. Once I click on manage, I will now come here that shows Namecheap basic DNS. I'll click down here and I'll go to custom DNS, click on it, and this is where I'm going to place those two name servers. So I'll go back to my SiteGround. Where is my SiteGround? I'll copy these two name servers and put it there. I've copied the two name servers. I've put it here, NS1, NS2. Once you've done that, just click on this. So DNS server update will take 48 hours to take effect, which is okay. So once you see this, then you know that everything is okay. If you did not open your domain name with Namecheap, you can also do the same thing with wherever you opened your domain name. It's essentially the same process. It's just to copy it and put it under the custom DNS. So once we are done with that, the next thing is to go to Site Tools. So once you're here, we are going to work on the security of our site, and then we are going to create our professional and business emails. So first, let's look at security. Let's install an SSS certificate for this particular site. SSL certificate is very important. It shows Google that your site is safe, so it's very important. So what we'll do here is to just click on let's encrypt wildcat, and then we click on get. Once that is done, it now shows up here that it is active. So what we'll do now is to click these three dots here, then we are going to click on enforce HTTPS. It's very important that you do this so that your website will show this padlock sign that it is safe. So we'll just put this on. So good. So we are done with that. Now once we are done with that, let's get to site. Sorry, the next thing I wanted to do was emails. And then we'll click on accounts. So now you're going to create a professional email. And the first one I'm going to do is contact us. Contact at neolifeproducts.com. So here I'm going to put the password for my email. So once you put in that and your password, you just click on create, and it's going to create our email for us. Go back, and then I want to create another one. I want to create info, put in password. So I've created 3 professional emails: my name at my blog, info at my blog, and contact at my blog. This is very important because you're going to use it for your contact page. You could use any of them for your contact page so that people can contact you using these emails. So now we are done with that security and email. The next thing is to go and check our WordPress, and to do that, just click on WordPress, go to install and manage, and this is where you have your site. This is your WordPress blog, our Neolife blog. So you just go here and click on this that shows you log into admin panel. So we click on that, and that is your WordPress. That is your WordPress. I just wanted to do this video to show you how to actually open a WordPress blog, and that is it. This is your WordPress blog. Setting up your WordPress, creating your menu and all that. I have a video already on how to do that, so I might not waste my time to do it because it's essentially the same thing. I have a video that I did on how you can go around your WordPress, how you can use all this, and so on and so forth. So with this, I've come to the end of this particular video on how to register and set up your Neolife blog. So the next thing we're going to be doing is to learn how to start uploading our posts. But before then, go on and watch all the videos that had to do with understanding your WordPress site, setting up every other thing that has to do with your WordPress. So thank you so much for watching.